Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all well. Tommy Robinson. We've got an update from Tommy Robinson here. Let's turn it down. I'll play the video in a minute, but I was going to talk about it before. He decided to go. He looked a bit. He made a video after the September the 13th, and he looked a bit run down from the stress of it all. To be honest, I imagine quite a stressful event trying to organise such a thing, and 2 days before, if anyone's seen the video with the police, he had a video call with the police, and like the council and Khan tried to remove all the like permits like 2 days before the event. So a very, very stressful time, I would imagine, for Tommy Robinson. It went off well, to be honest. It absolutely went off well, but again, the stress and the energy used and the march, and he could hear his voice going when he was on stage. So a very good affair. I was there and I thought it was brilliant, to be honest. And I'll definitely go to the next one. And I would recommend anyone to go to it because it was kind of like a football festival kind of atmosphere. Yeah, you felt completely safe in the crowd. Everybody was on the sort of same team. It was real good, to be honest. It was real good. I've seen multiple people's, but most people say it was brilliant, and even some people say they wish they were back there. And it kind of like nearly a week on now. It's a week tomorrow. It's been, and it's flew in that week. Like, and again, again, it went quick the whole day because it was good. I would recommend anyone to go to the next one. Like, I'll probably go myself. So basically, he's knackered from having done all that. And he thought he'll get himself on a little holiday to chill out for a week or whatever, however long. So I'll let Tommy Robinson explain from here. To be honest, it'd be easier.
So, let me tell you what my days consisted of. I needed a break, right? Just needed to have a break from everything. So, where can I have a break? I know, South America. Why South America? Because no one really know me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, so low chance of any grief. So I looked, I found this place. You fly to Bogota, you go to these little islands. So if I go to those islands, just have a real relaxing time. Just a total chill time. Landed at Bogota, and what do you think happened? Detained, threat to national security, deported. Spent all day in a detention centre, at which point I said, I'm waiting for a deportation back to the UK. So I said, can I not just book a flight somewhere else? And they said, yeah. So I booked a flight to Panama. Landed in Panama. What do you think happened? Detained, being deported. Sat here now 6 hours. I spent the last 24 hours of my time on a plane and sat in rooms.
I will play the rest of it. There is a little bit more. It's only halfway through, to be honest. It gives me faith, though. Again, I was having a conversation with someone just today about whether Tommy Robinson was genuine and whether he was playing us. And I said, of all the people in all the world, and I am a mistrusting bastard and don't really have a lot of faith in Donald Trump for reasons stated before. He's kind of a rich man, and in essence, a way of looking at this is kind of the rich versus the poor. The rich trying to construct the New World Order, and the poor who are not going to like the New World Order and should try to stop it, those that are aware of it, which is, I would say, about 25% of the population are probably aware of the New World Order at this point, 20%, be in that region. So, yeah, like it gives me faith that Tommy Robinson isn't playing us and that he's on our team, that stuff like this is happening to him, to be honest. Or my other crack is, he's the best actor in the world if he's playing us. The best act is like Hollywood style acting here. That he should be on millions and millions of pounds on Hollywood if this is the case, and not playing us on this level. But yeah, he's either the best actor in the world or he's totally on our team. So that's kind of where I am with Tommy Robinson. I have to kind of think he's genuine and believe he's on our team. And again, he was born in Luton, and again, it is sort of massively multicultural Luton, as we know. So I kind of believe Tommy Robinson, to be honest. I do have faith of all the people in all the world. I think Tommy Robinson's the one person I've got some actual faith in. Like, you can forget all the politicians, you can forget your Nigel Farages and all these people, they can all fuck right off. They're all sold us out long ago, so it's trying to find people who haven't sold you out for the money and the fame and the New World Order. And of all the people in all the world, Tommy Robinson's one of the only people who's sort of in the limelight, who I think's actually genuine and actually genuine and fighting for us. So I'll always give him the time, to be honest. And after going to the festival myself on the 13th last week, it was brilliant. It really was good. It was a great day. And it give you a bit of hope. They give you a bit of hope that we're not literally destined and consigned to this evil Big Brother future where we're not allowed to fart and we have to eat bugs, and it's fucking awful, to be honest. So for me, he's probably like the one hope, Tommy Robinson. And again, but that, not that it's a good thing that this happened to him, but the way I look at it, like this happening to him, kind of makes me think he is on our team, and then them trying to remove the permits for the festival 2 days before kind of makes me think he is on our team. He's been put in prison. So, again, if he's acting, he's the fucking best actor in the world, and it's the longest played acting game of all time. And if he's doing us in, then he kind of deserves to, because he's that good at what he's done here. So I kind of have faith in him, to be honest. I kind of believe him. I wouldn't even say kinda. I would say I believe Tommy Robinson, of all the people in the world, he's one of the people I've got the most faith in. And then people say Israel backs him, but I've never seen any actual evidence of any of that. There maybe is, but I've never seen it. But even if they do, then I'm not really bothered, because I like Israel. Like, as I've said many a time, I'm with Israel over the Muslims every day of the week, as I've said many a time. Again, their God's Allah, our God's Jehovah, the same God as the Jews, the Christians, the Catholics, all the same God. So yeah, like the Jews are my team, so to speak. And again, that the Jews and what Israel is doing now, and what Benjamin Netanyahu and the military of Israel is doing, isn't the Jewish people. So there's a big difference as well. But I'm still with Israel, really, on the whole Hamas Israel war. I'm still with Israel over Hamas. So again, October the 7th. So yeah, Tommy Robinson, again, kind of have faith in him, but I feel sorry for him at the same time. He does look fucked. Look how knackered he looks. And again, I know, again, you heard his voice on the festival, anybody who watched the videos. And again, very stressful affair to organise. Look at how many people were actually there, you know what I mean? Stressing about people getting hurt and everything in the run-up, the police, everything. So, again, he looks worn out, doesn't he? He looks worn out, like he could do the fucking holiday, and he's gone all over the world, been fucked over, went to another country, been fucked over, coming back to Britain, and it's fucking freezing and pissing down here now. So I feel sorry for the guy, but this is the penance, so this is the price of fucking with the state and the elites and the New World Order, in a way. But it's also proof that these countries are also in on the New World Order, in a way, because again, you'd think Colombia wouldn't want out to do with the UK government, but no. They've turned him away, and so has Panama, and you know what I mean. So you find in a country that's not on board with the New World Order is the mission, but you'll find there isn't many, because it's a New World Order. It's the full world. So unfortunately, this is the price you pay for fucking with the state as well, if you know what I mean. It won't until we topple the state and we topple the New World Order, we topple the elites. It's never going to go well when you go against them, but it's kind of proof to me that he is kind of genuine. I'll play the rest of it.
Threat to national security. So Colombia, the country that exports what? Beautiful women and narcos, that's it, deems me, because of my political beliefs. There's no other reason, due to my political beliefs. Now, some of you may remember this happened in Mexico 2 years ago when I landed with my children. But Mexico, I got the recordings of their agents telling me that the British had told them not to let me in. And I needed this little break again, man. But here I am, currently in Panama.
Yeah, he does look like he needed the break, and again, I can't stress how stressful it must be to have organised such an affair. organising things is stressful, but look at what he achieved. Look at what absolutely what he achieved that day, and it was monumental. It was historic, like it never before in the history of Britain had there been a protest so large. So what he achieved was literally monumental. So again, I feel totally sorry for him because he does need a fucking holiday. He needs a rest from after all that. And again, he'll have jet. He flew all halfway around the world to have to fly all the way back. Probably ended up more knackered than he was when he set off. And yeah, he's been fucked around the houses here again by the UK government by the looks of it. So I feel a bit sorry for the man, to be honest. I'll just play the end of it.
Panama's detention room awaiting. It's better than Bogota's one. Just a couple of people here. I went and bought them all pizza because they let me get food. So I come down with pizza.
Well, he's had pizza, so I mean, he's almost tip top in my book. If it was me, I mean, almost tip top here. If you've had pizza, so
My man's got
don't know what the fuck he's complaining about.
some chicken and chips over there.
Chicken and chips as well. Christ, man, Christ, you're in heaven.
6 hours I've got till I'm on the deportation flight.
I fucking hate flying. You wouldn't get me all the way to South America to fuck this up in the first place. You get me to like Spain or France, and it's only like a couple of hours, so I wouldn't be as pissed off having flown as far. That's the other side of that. But he went to South America because he didn't think people would know him, which fair dues as well. Like, you know what I mean? Get out the limelight because everybody in England knows who he is at this point, and possibly even a lot of Europe will know who he is as well. Australia probably. So yeah, he is kind of limited. He's a well-known face now. He's a very brave man as well, though. That's the other side of it. If he is genuine, he's flying all over the world on his own when people have been killed for less than what he's doing. So that's the other side of it, though. And if there's a lot of mystery around the Charlie Kirk murder. I've seen with a lot of people and a lot of YouTubers, and if it comes out that there's some massive plot to kill Charlie Kirk from some terrorism, left wing terrorism, something I don't know, but there is some sort of bigger plot than this just guy on the roof. Then you wonder why Tommy's still alive, though. That's the other side of it, because he's causing big waves. Saturday was a big wave. And you think if these people are as powerful as they think they are, they would just assassinate him like Charlie Kirk. Like if some fucking trans student can assassinate Charlie Kirk, then fucking any cunt can assassinate anybody. Do you know what I mean? So I'll be very worried, and I've heard Tommy say he's actually worried. But the problem you've got, should you assassinate Tommy Robinson, then Britain could burn. Britain could really burn if you assassinate Tommy Robinson, and I think the powers that be and the government could be well aware what would happen if you assassinated Tommy Robinson, because of look at the crowd he gathered. That wasn't everybody. That was just the people who could get to London. There could be 10 to 20 million people could have been there if they could have made it. So you assassinate this man, and Britain could literally burn. That's the problem they've got now with this man in particular. I mean, they were touch and go with Charlie Kirk in many ways. If Charlie Kirk wasn't a man of God, and the man he was, and preached forgiveness and peace, then America could have very well burned. Do you know what I mean? But you were literally preaching to the right wing, the Jesus sort of section now, and again what Jesus and everything stands for isn't going around getting revenge and burning America down. So that I think kind of helped who Charlie Kirk was. Tommy Robinson isn't necessarily that person, and with being Britain's possible only hope, is very much a way of looking at it. Assassinating the man and assassinating Britain's hope could result in Britain burning. Again, the people out there. Again, I seen in the number in London there on the videos, like within that number, there is people who you would consider far right wing. I would imagine out of 2 to 3 million people, I would say there was a few thousand people who you could consider far right wing within that number, and these people wouldn't take kindly I mean, nobody would take kindly to it, to be honest, but not a lot of people would act on it. You know what I mean? Some people that are far right wing, possibly, would act on something like this, and Tommy being assassinated. I'm not predicting it. I'm not hoping it happens. I really hope it doesn't happen, both for him, his children, his family, everybody, me, and the whole of Britain included. But it is a possibility with how much weight, with the waves he's making. You know what I mean? But again, as I said, because he's become such this big figure now, killing him could be a death sentence for anybody that kills him. You know what I mean? Or do you try and play it off as some lone idiot like Charlie Kirk? Again, we're in bad political times. To be honest, we're in bad political times where assassinations are happening again and things like this. And again, I don't know. Again, I have faith in the man, but it's kind of, and like again, him getting blocked in spots and sent back, it kind of gives you faith he's not with the government. But then if he's not with the government and he is so dangerous to the elites and to the plan, then he needs to watch his ass, doesn't he? So that's the news anyway. He's been fucking deported from Colombia and Panama, and he's on his way back, and yeah, all probably because of September the 13th, you would imagine. So that's the crack anyhow, the Tommy Robinson update. I'll leave it there, peace.